walking the night streets, looking for trouble. Dun, dun, dun. From dash to or else it's double. We're back, metal chopping back. Back. And Nick, what is going on this week? What you got going on?
So we're going to do something pretty cool and simple. We're going to do a Count of Tuscany stuffed chicken with baked pears. It's going to be friggin' awesome.
Pears?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Yeah.
Tuscan, what was that called again?
We're going to Count of Tuscany stuffed chicken.
The Count.
It's going to be it's what? Named after a Dream Theater song. Very cool song, by the way. Now, a really cool dish. This is, we got the charcoal going nice and low. We want to keep it between the 150 to 200, nice and low. We'll get this on there cooking slow. We'll start making the little sauce and start cooking this, have it all together, and see how it tastes.
Can't wait, let's do it.
It's going to be friggin' awesome. Woo. Today, for the Count of Tuscany stuffed chicken, all we're going to really need is some pancetta, some rosemary, garlic, obviously salt and pepper, some toothpicks, and some chicken quarters. You can do it with as a whole chicken, but chicken quarters seems to work well. What we're going to do is we're going to chop all this stuff up, mix it, make a little puree, stuff it all under the skin, put the toothpicks in, get it on the egg, and cook it nice and low. We're going to get the egg between 150 to 200, and once this gets around 165, they're going to come off. We'll sear them, and we'll see how good they are. Now, what I did here is I marinated these in Sprite for about 3 hours. So if you remember one of the other experimental episodes we did, on the ribs, they worked out great, so I'm going to start using it more often, Sammy. We'll see how this works now with the Sprite marinade in this chicken. So here, we're just going to chop these nice and fine. Then we're going to add some salt to it. And then we'll chop the pancetta. We make this into a paste. You'll see as we go. As far as the amounts, today we're just doing 3. What we're going to do here is we lift the skin on the chicken, and you get it, it's kind of like what you do on a turkey on Thanksgiving when you baste it underneath the skin. So we pull it back as far as we can, and then we grab some of the mixture that you made, or that we made, and we stick it in under the skin. Make sure we spread it nice. We make quite a bit, so put it all nice. And then we throw 1 or 2 strings of, I know we got some mixed in there, but we'll throw a little bit of rosemary. And then with toothpicks, we'll close up all the open areas. And these babies are ready to go on the grill. All right, so we got the toothpicks closed all the openings in the skin and the meat. She's all stuffed and ready to rock. All we're gonna do now is put some salt on the top. I'm gonna add some paprika. You can add a couple other little things, but the salt on the skin, it helps get the skin nice and crispy. So we just add a little bit of salt over everything. Now again, it's all up to you how much salt you want to use. So I'm going to add a little paprika to give it a little bit of a color, and I do like the flavor of paprika. Again, this is optional. You can add pepper, you can add whatever it is you like. We're going to try to keep it fairly basic. I mean, saying fairly basic with stuffing this full of stuff is kind of, it's not that basic, but oh my God. I'm really looking forward how these are going to taste. So these are ready to go onto the coals, onto the egg. Of course, we're going to put the meat eater thermometer in it. Once it reaches 165, ready to come out, we're going to sear them, and then we're going to dig into these babies. The coals are nice and slow, and we just basically put the chicken on. All right, so we got the big song and dance from the meat eater on the app. She's ready to come off and sear. Look at these, oh my God. Oh. Oh, they feel moist as, oh. All right, so we got this at around 500 degrees. Sear these for a couple of minutes, get them inside. And Sammy, I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. These things look fantastic. So we're just gonna sear this part down. Look at the bottom, oh, look at that beautiful color. Oh, look at this. Charcoal magic. I'd say that's seared.
Back. Hope you are enjoying this episode. And stay tuned to the very end for a band from Germany, Black Salmon, Melodic Metal.
And just before we start the baked pears,
Oh yes.
good fortune, buona fortuna,
Good fortuna.
and Guinness.
Cheers.
Sempre duro.
Up the onions. It's fragrant. Splendid.
So now we're getting ready to do the roasted pears. What we're gonna need here is obviously gonna need some pears, some apple juice, some cloves. I couldn't get cloves, so we're using nutmeg. They said that's a good substitute for it. Some cinnamon, some brown sugar, some ground ginger. We're gonna make a sauce, and then we're gonna take everything outside after we core the pears and de-seed them. We'll peel everything, take it outside, roast them for about 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes max. Baste them, and then we're ready to eat. take the glaze out to the barbecue. We'll stick the pears in. We're gonna baste them for about 10 to 15 minutes, 20 max. When they're nice and soft, we take them out, serve them, pour the rest of the remainder of the glaze over top, and we're gonna enjoy this chicken and these beautiful roasted pears. So now we got these beauties with the nice glaze. We put them on direct heat, medium direct heat, and let them just cook anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes max. And what we do is when this gets heated up again and soft, we just keep basting the pears till they're cooked. So for now, we'll let it heat up a little bit, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, so they're done. We're gonna take them inside, put them on a plate, pour all this beautiful glaze over top, and start eating. You ready, Sammy?
Oh, I am so ready.
Okay, andiamo a mangiare. It's gonna be friggin' awesome.
Wow, Nick, this looks amazing. But just before we begin this fantastic meal that he has prepared, we just want to do a quick shout out to all our subscribers. Keep that coming. We need to reach our goal of 1,000 in a year, and hopefully we can just keep on doing this. So once again, thank you very much. Nick, you blow me away with all your ideas. Like I have not had a big pear. And
Beautiful.
I don't even know what to say. I'm really curious to try this. I mean, it just looks so fantastic.
Well, can't be manja keks. You eat the meat first and the dessert after. So we were gonna try one of these.
I do want to try them together and see how that goes.
So here's for you.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Nick.
Now we're gonna try the breast because that's where all the stuffing is, but the flavor's all through everything. But
All right, well, bon appetit.
So-
Up the irons. Oh yes, sorry, my bad. What am I thinking, guy?
sempre duro.
Sempre. It is friggin' awesome.
And we'll save the limoncello and lime for the dessert. Okay, let's dig into this wonderful chicken. Smells great. I wish, again, when you guys cook this, you'll smell how amazing this is. Oh, make sure I got all the toothpicks. Holy smokes.
Holy smokes, the garlic.
Oh, now, again, you can take things down. Wow.
Oh, that is so good.
So tender, too.
I could really taste the rosemary.
The rosemary is very prevalent. The garlic, just, oh.
Wow. Oh my god. I've never had something quite like this. This is very, very interesting.
It is very, very good. Flavors. So you taste the garlic, the rosemary.
Oh yes.
The pancetta is just melted into everything. It's beautiful. And the chicken is so moist and tender.
Tender.
Again, the Sprite worked. It's just fantastic. And as always, like I said, I just kind of use whatever. You can use less garlic. You can use less roast. You can use less of whatever you want. But
Or more.
or more. What do you think?
Well, as you can see, I'm not talking very much.
Oh my god, I just can't believe how tender it is. So when you're having dessert, you gotta have a liqueur. So we got limoncello with some mint in it.
Mint. Brilliant.
Sempre duro.
Sempre duro.
Up the irons. Ah, it's freaking awesome, huh?
That is so tasty. Mangiamo. Up the irons.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, Nick. Fantastic. fantastic.
You know what? It's not as sweet as I thought it was.
No. This is so perfect.
Oh my God.
It reminds me of something that you'd be eating on a resort.
Isn't it beautiful? Now, you can obviously keep it longer if you want the pear to be softer. I like it a little stiffer.
I don't think I want to mix this.
It's too good on its own.
It's just
Italians
it's a
don't
nice
mix stuff.
dessert.
Yeah. You eat one and you have the other. Is that not? And it's not overly sweet. I honestly thought it was going to be a lot sweeter than it is. But it's not.
What a great flavor.
Hey, you eat the whole thing.
You know what? I've only eaten half a piece of chicken and one pear, and I honestly feel good. Not stuffed, but just right. Kind of. So satisfying.
Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys try this. This was killer. It was really, really, really good. We have a lot of great stuff coming up. We're going to do some more fruits. I'm going to do a few more episodes. We're going to do some really cool kind of apps, light Italian dishes with some great drinks with it. We're going to come up with some really, really cool, refreshing kind of drinks.
That's what gets me excited is his excitement to make food. It's like no other. And
Fantastic.
on that,
Sempre Duro. It's freaking awesome. Dante, thanks for the music.
it's the music. Stay tuned for our next episode.
Sammy, let's finish this. It's so good.
Oh my God. Amazing.
It's freaking awesome.
Cheers.
Sempre Duro.
At the end.
It's freaking awesome. Splendid.
Splendid. I love that. Once the sauce is made, we're gonna core and peel the potatoes. We'll go through all the steps, take it out to the grill, baste it. It's gonna take about 10-15 minutes. I was told to hang on. Sam's doing this.
Pour the potatoes.
Is that what I just said?
Yeah.
Sorry, not potatoes, the pears. So let's try this again. Bruno loved it, eh, big boy? Sorry, it's all done now. Oh, that was fantastic.
Your wife's gonna get jealous. She's like, cooking for him better than you're cooking for me.
Okay, I know she wants to try a pear.